I a little bit of scuff because I don't have my phone set up onto the mic stand, and I know that my husband told me where it was, but I genuinely I don't want to stand. I don't want to walk out there. It's by his PC. I don't want to sit there, try to hook it up, put the phone on it, and do all that. So instead, I did mouse
Hi, hi, hi,
controls.
hi, hi.
Hi, 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 hi. I don't know why I'm whispering other than Caitlin's. Um, I haven't talked to myself in a very long time. It's been a minute. It feels so weird not being able to see her move how I would because I'm very expressive. And she's gonna have to follow whatever I do in my mouth. And it's not that expressive. So, I've been so busy. I've been so tired. There's been so. I think I recall talking a little bit about the HOA, but everyone keeps telling me to just try and fight them anyway. I just not have the energy or time or anything to try and fight the HOA, which is not a whole mess. I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing it. So instead, I'm moving. Move has been a process. It's been an adventure. There's been so much that happened during it. Hi, Mikey.
Hello there.
I'm really exhausted. I have so much to do. Honestly, the biggest thing with moving for us has been all the repairs because there are some things that happened to the house when we first moved in. Like their wall had an indent in it, so we come out and fix the wall and replace it. And even the guy who fixed it was like, I don't know how this happened. It's really weird. There shouldn't be any damage. There was no mold. There was no water damage. It made no sense. The wall was just soggy like a cereal that's been sitting in milk. And I like what gets me is I remember there being a towel in front of the wall, so they kind of hid it. Why? I don't know, but they did. Probably because they didn't want to deal with the repairs because we did have to have them repair some other stuff. Either way, it's it's such a and then my sister was doing repairs on the wall, and she's done the majority of the repairs. I'm not giving her shit for it. It was kind of funny, honestly. She was trying to use counters for leverage and stepped on the stove, and the glass it just imploded in itself, and the oven has to be replaced too. Now the entire top is just gone. We've had it covered with a flat pan because I don't know what else to use. There's a lot of shit. There's so much stuff. The repairs are genuinely the worst. The moving is not that bad. I've done that a couple times. You just take all the furniture and move it, and it helps a lot when most of your family has trucks. Just take and have fun with. And I'm not sitting here thinking about moving the mouse at all. So she just stares dead off into the world. Honestly, what a mood. I feel like a lot of people feel that. There's so much. Oh god. Okay. I didn't write anything down. I should have. I thought about it because I feel like a lot of it would make entertainment, but I didn't think about it until I had already decided again. And I'm not even completely back because I still have to move to my parents, and I don't know the noise level there, but I might be able to learn when Zach's not at work. But here, I was in the living room, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't really stream. Just like a lot of people walking in and out of the living room. It's a house after all. The kitchen's right there. Of course, people are gonna come through, and I don't blame anyone for existing in the home they live in. But I don't personally like listening to background noise on anything, so I didn't feel like it was the right time stream because there's just so much noise. You never know. the guys are gonna do random call outs from Marvel Rivals. They're addicted to that still. That's their thing. And I'm fine with that. It just doesn't make for a good environment where you don't have background. Oh well, oh well. I just can't stream. I'm in there. I'm fine with that. But now it's still exhausting for me to speak, by the way. If I'm pausing, it's because I'm too excited to stream. And I have a lot to talk about. I have so much. I haven't talked about it a lot lately. I went really quiet for a while, which anyone who has been hanging out with me kind of knows. Kind of really quiet because I don't have the energy most of the time. Talking is genuinely exhausting. I have to stop to breathe a lot. So if I'm excited to talk and just rambling because I'm excited, then you get even less breath because you're just like, I gotta get it all out. I gotta go. I gotta go. I did that all the time when I was younger, and then I was told to shut up because I was talking too much. It's not funny. That laughter is not because it's funny. That laughter is because, oh god, the trauma. Oh god. I'm relearning to speak to myself-ish while still talking to y'all as I would anyone else. And trying to figure out where I want to go once I come back. I definitely want to come back. I'm so excited. Talking. I'm just so fucking too much. Just too much. Too much everything. But now that I am back in here, maybe I can do a few streams while I move, which won't be too far away. Maybe we can figure something out and do something. I know everyone loves when I game nights, but I just have not had the energy to plan any game nights. I feel so bad. I really haven't been messing with anyone. Kind of been ignoring everyone. Unless they reach out to me. Pain. Thoughts. Oh, wait, but I have actually, I don't know, I don't think I've told anyone this, aside from my sister. I've started to talk to family more, like my brother again. And that was really weird because I told my dad, he's like, you should talk to your brother. And I was like, I don't know what to say. How do you talk to people? I don't know what to say to him. Especially because the last time we spoke was kind of explosive. Understandably, honestly, everyone kind of reacted the way I would expect a relatively dysfunctional thing to react. But it was dumb. It was stupid. It could have been handled way better. And I needed to talk about it because personally, I am of the belief that if you just let something sit there and simmer, then eventually it becomes burnt. I mean, you can't undo that. Just never handle it. So if I didn't address what happened and just left it as it was, and then we just kept going and just talking and ignoring it, then it would have bothered me. It would have bothered me so much. I couldn't. So I finally talked about it. He came over. It was so good, actually. I got to see my nephew, who I haven't seen in 2 years. And I was so weird about it. I don't know how to interact with people in person anymore. I mean, like, okay, how many times do you guys go and talk to people in person? Like, when I go and talk to people, I'm just kind of like there and I'm existing around them, but they're also there, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta sit 5 feet away from them. I don't want to get too close to them. Do I look at them? Where do I look? At their face? At their hand? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. And then, there's just that mini panic. Maybe that's the anxiety that I don't actually physically feel anymore, but still the thoughts are there because you don't undo a thought process that you've always had. The panic. It's just so much panic. I'm so glad I got to talk to them. Hi, Mr. K. Thank you. If you're popping in from work, make sure you take care of yourself. Break. and don't just like get into things after work. Decompress. It's actually been really good for us. After any kind of work, you just sit there and relax. Because I've pushed myself quite a bit with this move. Um, my physical is horrible. It's never good, and I have no problem admitting how horrible it is. Like I don't like getting up about 99% of the time. It feels horrible. Everyone around me can physically see how exhausted I am. You don't really see that a lot when it's just cute anime girl, but you're physically there in person, you see it. And I hate it. I hate it. I want to do more. So I pushed myself to do more. And we the mulch around the garden. So it's got a very pretty, I'm not going to describe the exact details. It has mulch over the rock so it looks like such a good color contrast with the green grass. It looks very pretty. I got to do that. I helped with it. I felt so good. I turned to Zach immediately after and I was like, so, did you think it was hot how I sat there and picked up that bag and poured it into the rocks and it didn't work? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, God damn it. I knew the answer and I still asked. Ah! I can't wait to get the camera set back up. I didn't want it because I didn't plan on streaming not too long, but I missed it so much. I got so excited. I really wanted to do it. This is my comfort area. This is where I get to talk. I missed it. I love yapping with y'all. Also, I don't know how many of you have seen Cheeky or know anything about that, but I love that anime. And the only way you can find it now online is if you look up Corpse Demon instead of Shiki. Every time I tried to find Shiki, it was just like, no, it's not there. It's not there. It doesn't exist. And I was so confused why I couldn't find it. And then I don't remember what site I went on to, but I Googled it and I clicked on a site, and then that site said, oh, well, this is what it's called instead, the English title, Corpse Demon. It's because a publication, I think it said, hasn't picked it back up as Shiki, so it doesn't exist as Shiki anymore. You gotta look up Corpse Demon, which is weird, because I know it as Shiki. But I wanted to watch it. And it's so good. It's so good. I missed it. Apparently it happens if like I can't remember if it's an editor or a publications office, or I really feel like it's the publications office doesn't pick it up, so they can't use that title anymore. I don't even think it's supposed to be up as Corpse Demon, but I'll take it. I'll take it because I want to watch it. And the whole reason I wanted to watch it originally was because I watched a movie on HBO Max that was by Stephen King, and it was called like, what was it called? Let me open it. Hold up. God, what was it called? I'm trying. Not with camera though. Salem Slide. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's it. That sounds right. Hold up. You can double check. Yes. Yes. I've watched that movie. And I was like, this is so similar to Shiki. Like it's so similar in so many aspects. The only difference is one is much more scrunched down because it's a movie. The other one is a series, so it's a lot more expanded on. It has a little more detail. And then like one focuses heavy on the crosses being useful, whereas the other one says, "Oh no, crosses don't work actually, and go fuck yourself. You can stab with it maybe, but that's about it. It doesn't do anything else." Literally, American Sheep. It's very similar. It's very. There's a lot that was just so similar, and I'm like, okay, okay, this is weird. Now I want to watch Shiki, and now we're watching Shiki. I love Shiki. I'm so happy. And then fuck. Want to watch another vampire movie. I really like vampire. You gotta take time when you're watching stuff because I will just jump from series to series. Watching Abbott Elementary, which was so fucking good. For watching. We kept trying to watch Sinners, the movie. Hi, Darky. We kept trying to watch Sinners, and then every time we would watch Sinners, I would start feeling really nauseous, sick because, as I mentioned, my physical bad. Um, I'll get into that after, but every single time I would start feeling nauseous and sick, so I'd have to lay down, and this happened like 3 times in a row. Every time I tried to watch Sinners, I got about halfway through, and without telling anything in the movie, there was not cheeky movie. Oh yeah, I like the movie too. It was a good movie. It was just so similar to me when I watched Cheeky. I like both. Their own thing. Anyways, how dare you interrupt me? I'm telling a story. Many stories at once. The ADHD is going off, and you have to listen to it because I'm finally able to talk and I can let the dam just flood. Just flood. I've been holding so much in. Oh god, I can't wait to get the camera back up because I'm just like looking at multi. Like, is she top tier quality? No, but damn, I did good. Holy shit, I did good for like my third model. Ah, ah, pretty fucking good for not knowing what I was doing. I bet I could do even better now. It takes me so long to draw, so long. Anyways, talking about. Oh god, this is all Zach's fault. Where was I like 2 minutes ago? Oh fuck. Y'all gotta like listen just to keep me in check. Otherwise I'll derail. No, it wasn't Shiki. I mean, yes, Shiki was a part of it, but I was moving on to this. It was something relevant to Oh god. Move? No. No. Oh, I mean, I can't talk about the move though, because over to their house to start cleaning out the room. And Zach cleaned that shit in like 1 day. And then Herman later texted me, like, this cat keeps going into the empty room, screaming, and then leaving. And I'm like, okay. Maybe the cat's just not used to space in the house because my mother's house is cluttered. The cat's just like, this room's empty. It likes the echoes. I think it's just not used to an empty room. So it's like, ugh. Insta man munchies. Well, when you figure out food, you let me know because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner or lunch actually, and I've been trying to eat more normally. And I say that, but then it, the word what's the safe word? Hmm. I get in the clouds a little bit. But and then I eat a ton if I do that. I don't. Day. I need to eat at some point too. Tell me what to eat. I don't know either. I don't know either. She looks so weird when I can't move her more. I miss it. I need the camera set back up. Nachos. So vague, I feel like. Type of nachos. There's like Taco Bell nacho fries. I haven't eaten that in forever. Taco Bell. Or the fries. Then there's the chip fries. Chip nachos. chicken nachos with homemade queso. Oh, you're just saying what you ate? I'm not making that. That's so much effort. It sounds really good though. It really does. What is a chicken nacho? The chip that tastes like chicken. I'm so. I've been trying a lot more different. My parents, we didn't try any. I'm just saying, if you raise kids, or you have kids, have them try random stuff and the limited 5 things. Even if they end up having a bunch of specification, at least they'll be willing to try things once. So they were the like nacho part. The chicken was meat. That honestly sounds really good. I don't want to thaw chicken. Like we have that, but I don't want to thaw chicken. Actually, no, because we don't have the queso. I'm playing with her. I hate figuring out food. Why do we have to wake up every single day and then around certain times of the day decide what we want to eat? Then you have to do that every single day. It's the same thing as doing dishes. I hate doing dishes. Cook one thing and somehow you have 5 dishes to clean. That's not true. That's an exaggeration. God damn it. So tired of doing them. Or you bathe and then you have to clean your towel. Use that every time. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. So much maintenance to life. Life is like a chore itself. I can't. I'm not crazy on that. I think a lot of people are fucking exhausted. They just don't want to admit it. Especially since everyone got sick. The whole world. I feel like no one has energy anymore. It's very rare you see someone who has energy. Someone who doesn't just say, yeah, I'm tired. A lot of us are just so fucking tired. Ah! I can't imagine how it is working as well because I barely handle day to day right now. I have so many I have to take right now. Oh, my physical health. That's what I was going to talk about. My stomach got so messed up. The microbiome apparently it it's really fucked up. And end up feeling really sad, really depressed, really angry, very irritable, or even suicidal. So I ended up getting the irritability and so angry at everything all the time. It was so frustrating. And I'm sitting there like, I feel crazy. I don't understand why I'm so angry about so much. And there was so much that I was angry about all the time. So frustrating. I don't want to be angry. Angry doesn't feel good. Angry sucks. So I'm like, there's something wrong because I can't eat, angry all the time. I'm sleeping a lot. I need to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, you just have a really fucked up microbiome. And if you take this antibiotic, apparently for IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, then you'll start feeling better after a few days of being on it, and you need to finish the whole dosage. I'm still taking it. And she's right. The bloating went down a ton because it was really, really bad and very painful. So much pressure. I felt like a balloon. Weird. It sucked. I hated it. And now I don't. I feel good. I can eat. Oh my gosh. Minus the GERD. GERD is still miserable. I don't know how many people have GERD. Probably felt at least some acid reflux at some point in your life. But GERD is where the flap in your throat functions and it will pop open. And so your food can slip into the lungs instead of the throat. So you'll choke. It feels horrible. You swallow air a lot. I hate it so much. It's so painful. It just burns all the time. I've had it since birth too, so it's just miserable. I feel like it gets worse the older I get, which is also good reason not to eat anything. Don't do it. Not worth it. That pizza slice, it's not worth it. It's really not. Since I had both of those going on in my stomach, I was just fucking miserable, suffering, and doctor helped for that. But then I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm not getting it to stop to breathe. I'm struggling. Low key asthma. Fuck. Help. Alright. Then I started feeling really tired all the time. I cannot breathe. As you notice, I started having a random nosebleed. It was not fun. So random. I looked at my sister. I'm like, what the fuck? There's blood coming from my nose. Do you see this? And she's like, ew, get that away from me. I forgot about that interaction until I was telling it. And I'm like, okay, but it's weird, right? And she's like, yep. And it just kept happening and kept happening. And one day I cough up like a chunk of something. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. And it came out, it moved, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the urgent care. I'm like, is this like a worm or something? Please, please. And no, it's literally just, it's just snot. I was so full of snot, I couldn't breathe. And now I have to take antihistamine, and it makes me so tired, so sleepy, because I already take gabapentin, which is a drug that will help with nerve damage because I have a lot of nerve, and it calms that down, but it makes you sleepy. And then if you're also taking an antihistamine, which also makes you sleepy, then you're just fucking tired all the time. And I have been sleeping like 12 to 16 hours a day. I would happily give it away to other people if I could. It's not how it works, but I would. Fucking sucks. I'm so tired of being tired. I'm so tired of sleeping. I feel like that's all I've done because I did do the mulch. I helped with that. I have bought like so much to repair for the house. Had a wild situation with the wall actually. Hi robot. Hello. It's been a minute. How are you? How is everyone actually? I haven't asked. The fucking wall. I originally wanted to use my cousin to do the wall because I thought family, will be cool, will be good. He won't use me. No, that was wrong. That was a lie. At first it was good. I was like, okay, I'll pay for your gas since you asked kindly. Sure, sent him 45. He's like, okay, the materials should only be like 30 bucks. I'm like, okay, I'll send you 50, just a little extra. And I thought it was good. He gets the items, and then every day for like 3 days straight, he's like, yeah, I was here, but you weren't awake, and I didn't feel like calling, and I can't because the Wi Fi or blah, 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 some reason. Some just random reason. And then he kept saying that I love the googly. I don't know if it'll work well right now. He kept saying his truck was breaking down, which I do believe it's like a 20-year-old truck. It probably is. It probably is. So he couldn't make it over. And then finally one day he makes it over, except when he does, he only does like half the project. He puts the board up, he flicked up some of the wood, so the wood had to be repaired. Did with the vent. He at least got the board up. At least there's that. But like he left a big hole between railing at the top of the wall. Like if you look up at your wall, I don't know if wall does it, but a lot will have a border at the top of the wall, and then it'll have a border on the bottom of the wall, and then it'll have borders separating each wall, right? Try and stick with me here. This is a little hard to describe it. Hello, hi. If you have the borders, then you have to pull the borders off in order to put down the new wall. I have to every time I pause to say something, I have to think where I was. And then you have to put all those borders back on. But when he took one of the borders off, that border broke. And then when he took the bottom border off, that border, he broke it. So we had to replace all of it. And then he left when he said that the spackling needed to dry for a bit. And he goes, and every single day I'm like, hey, when you come back, I need you to finish the wall. You start the project, keep the wall. I paid you for the wall because I had the same day since he said he was back that day. When he got home, he said that his house was flooded, which I don't know. I just kind of doubt him at this point. Maybe it was, but I just have like some doubts because I'm so used to people kind of making up excuses to come over, which is fine. It's fine if you give me a date and I know, but like I paid you for a project and you didn't even finish the project. Please come back. Please. And I kept asking him, but wouldn't come back. Like a week passed. He made so many reasons why he couldn't go back. So I'm like, okay, oh well, fine. I'll just do it myself and by myself have my sister do it because she's the handiwork and it looks great. She did great. It was so frustrating. I've dealt with so much. The sad thing is, I feel like a lot of things I've dealt with now are really minor compared to the things that I dealt with my family. So I'm like kind of worried about going back because they already started screaming fits. We'll see. When I'm hoping that they chill on Invincible. If that is the series with the man who punches another man in the thing, I have never seen it. I don't have an opinion. I don't know anything about it other than some screenshots. It looks gory. I probably couldn't handle it because of all the gore, honestly. I'm not a huge gore person, which is funny because I watched the Final Destination. But I did say after watching it, like I felt like it was a lot of gore, which I mean it's a Final Destination, of course. It was just like I don't want to look. I'm gonna look away. I don't want to see these scenes. My eyes, and I looked away, and I didn't actually watch the gore part, so I probably couldn't handle Invincible. Mm. I think it would be banned for me. Is Invincible? Why can I see? Get that word confused in your head with another word? Or are you trying to make a joke and it went over my head? That's entirely possible. And if so, can you explain like I'm a 5-year-old who's still learning words? Because, yeah. What's the joke? What is the joke? I don't get it. I feel like like yeah, you're doing a play on invisible. Is it not spelt right? I'm really staring like what is the joke? I don't think we're getting an explanation. We're out of luck on that one. Let's. Oh, okay. We're close. I'm gonna give that one a question mark out of 10. I feel like it could have been better. They sound similar. You're right. They do sound similar. You are so funny. So funny. I love your jokes. Please keep telling them. That probably sounded really sarcastic, but I wasn't being sarcastic. I feel like it sounded really sarcastic though, but that wasn't my intention. I've been trying to listen to how my vocal tone sounds more often, but it doesn't mean I can adjust it. It just means that I can try and verbally correct it when someone's confused. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, also, I moved my TV back into my bedroom, which not put like your bedroom. Not good for your hygiene. But I moved it back in because I don't care about my sleep hygiene. I'm sleeping enough. I'm sleeping plenty. But I do care about my comfort and I like watching TV. So now the TV is there and I can watch TV in bed and it felt so great because I actually got to sit there and lay down and watch TV in my bed. It was so cozy. It's the little things. It really always is. It's always the little things. Oh man. I don't even remember why I kept putting it off other than I was kind of just like, well, everyone's using this TV in the living room. It is my TV. My other one I broke during I didn't even break it, but the storm that hit this area broke it. I haven't replaced it, but I want a TV. I can't be the only one who goes through your head like that though, where you're just kind of like, You kind of play angel versus devil on the shoulder for yourself. I know my husband does it. He yaps a fuck ton. So if you're a question where I learned to yap from, go stare him in the eyes and just question what's going on up there like I do. This is his fault. Uh, Hi, Zero! A great June. I hope so. So far, it's shaping up good. The move's going so good, and we're like, you ever have an obstacle in your life where you're kind of just like, and again, I realize that a lot of mine are minor compared to the majority of population jobs. I get that, but you ever have an obstacle where you're like, I need to just get through this obstacle, and then we're home free. We are good to go, right? Right? Thank you guys for the resubs. It's been so long. I'm so excited to keep this. I missed it so much. Anyways, and you're staring at the obstacle like, God, I just need to get through it. I just need to get through it. And you tell yourself that the entire time. And you get through it, and then you're just like momentarily stunned because you just did it. And it's done and it's no longer there. You don't have to think about it anymore. You can move on from it. You're free. You're free. It's such small things for me. It was literally just getting the wall done. And now I'm just like, I know for sure we can move and I'm free of this area and this neighborhood. Stupid HOA. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I'll own my home. I'll own my home.
Thanks
No
for
one
the
can tell me what to
reminder.
do. No one can tell me what to do because it'll be my property in my name. Aside from my sister. Dude, it's amazing how when you start to learn to talk to other people and try and figure out how to speak to people, because it's not like it's fucking easy. None of us know what we're doing. We're all trying to just figure it out, right? Who really knows the guide to talking to another being? I fucking don't. I just sit here and say things and hope that I don't hurt or upset someone's feelings, and that's like it. That's the most I can do in conversation. But I'm also learning that you can navigate other people too and their styles and how they talk, how they communicate. So like for instance, when me and Zach first got together, he was very much the type where he like immediately needed attention and validation if I was upset. And I just needed space for a few minutes to calm down and think. I just needed that. But I didn't know to communicate. I didn't know how to communicate that. And then he didn't know how to communicate he wanted other than just saying, Don't leave me, don't leave me. And I'm like, I'm not leaving you. Please leave me. Just like back up, buddy. And you slow down. My thought train is getting ahead of my mouth train. When the thought train gets ahead of the mouth train, they kind of just flip around each other and get confused. You know, some of you get that. Y'all talk to me. I know everyone gets it. Ugh. I've been sitting back a lot when I'm talking to people. I let them like tell me what they want to talk about. Kind of makes them more willing to sit there and hang with you. They like it. several exits of derailed. Exactly, though. Literally, mine does that all the time. It's so tiring. Ugh. But anyways, you're gonna get a lot. But anyways, moving on. I had to itch my leg. The fucking eczema in this heat, dude. And I do mean eczema. That is like a really shitty condition. Your skin will get all scaly. My neck scales. It's so weird. It itches. It's so dry. I will itch and itch. But anyways, I got distracted. I derailed again. Oh my gosh. Oh god. I'm sorry. I can't myself to calm down. Talking about friends? And what? I remember it was friends. Lost myself. Train is combusted. Or explosions and fireworks. I don't remember where I was. Oh god. You know, her staring blankly kind of works when I forget what the fuck I was saying, though. No emotion, just mouth moving. Can you do that? Can you, like, not move your eyes while being expressive with your mouth? I cannot. I can't do that. I'm way more expressive than whatever she's doing right now. There's way more movement. I don't remember. Oh. I lost it. I really lost it. I hate that so much. It's the worst when you're like talking to someone too, because they'll ask you, "What were you talking about?" And you're like, "Oh god, give me a second. What was I talking about?" And you'll think, and you'll think, and it'll never come back to you. And they're like, please tell me. It's gonna haunt me." And you're like, "Don't worry, it's haunting me too right now. I can't remember." It sucks. It sucks. It frustrates me. Ooh. There is also a really nice that I removed. That's gonna be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't even remember anything. I don't remember nothing about anything. All the time. All the time. When we move, the cats are gonna be separated, and that's gonna be so much better because now there will be way less fighting. I don't have to worry about them trying to murder each other. I have two cats who want the big male dominant of the clan, and they just beat each other's ass, like really bad. They've torn up the other one's ear. And then Freya, I think, is having really bad allergies. Giving her antibiotic and like got a little better. Now she's bad again. I take her baby. My poor baby. Makes me so sad. There's one thing that I really care about that it was like the only thing I was allowed to care about when I lived with my parents. There's a lot of really weird things that I could probably talk about with my type of trauma, specific isolation and damn, it was so bad. It was so bad. They suck. But the biggest thing was my love for cats. They do not do the proper care of cats. Like, if you're gonna own a cat, please get it spayed and neutered. Cats will breed like rabbits. They will make so many babies. Don't get them spayed. Get them neutered. Just, you're not hurting them. And do not declaw your fucking cats. Don't do that. But like the biggest thing, and you can disagree based on your experience, sure, whatever, but don't let your cats outside, okay? They're that was the biggest danger to all the cats my parents had. They've had so many that had early deaths because they were outside. There are predators. There are like horrible, evil people. We had a neighbor who fed a cat antifreeze and admitted to doing that to multiple cats. Like, they're so fucking evil. That's so evil. It's so evil. And then now they just leave cats in a big cat cage, and they don't want to get them spayed and neutered. They're just gonna let them keep interbreeding and having these babies who die. And it's horrible, and it's so fucking horrible. Like, that is so evil. Animals shouldn't be in those conditions. But no one, like, it's not like anyone does anything about it. You kind of just sit there like, oh, this is horrible, and I have to live with this thought for the rest of my life, and it's there and haunt me. Yay! Thank you. This is exactly what I wished for when I was brought into this world, to be cursed with a bunch of evil knowledge from the internet and people and experiences that ruin you. Haha, haha, haha. Right, guys? The equivalent of a human getting their finger cut off at the from the fingertip. Yeah, that's what the calling is for them. It just gives them early arthritis, and it's very painful. There's so many things that have happened with animals at their house. Like, I don't think I should talk about certain things because I'm pretty sure it'll just get full videos taken down, because I feel like they're reportable. You're not really allowed to talk about fucked up things online without it being like someone coming out and saying, nah, nah, whatever, something like that. That's the biggest thing I've been trying to learn while I'm gone, by the way, is not letting random people that I don't even know affect me. It is one person out of the hundreds I've known. And this is something that everyone should pay attention to. Okay? You have known hundreds of people. You still have friends. You have friends you still talk to that you talk to for years. You can hold consistent relationships. You can, like, reach out to people and not have a bunch of falling outs. You're probably a decent person. Like, let's be real. You're probably a pretty decent person if you can hold a relationship for any long term. And if you can't, then either you have severe anxiety. I'm diagnosing right now severe anxiety. You're welcome. Or you might be an asshole. That is possible. You might be an asshole. It is entirely possible. It sucks because, like, I've had so many people in my life just tell me that secretly everyone hates me, and there were people who went out of the way to try and ruin relationships with others with lies that they weren't true. They were lies about me, and because the person already didn't like me, they believed them, which is okay, fine. Younger me hated it. I hated knowing that there were people who had these lies that they just held on to about me, and they just, like, that's it. They have that forever now. They're gonna hold on to it forever now, and I hated that. It bothered me so much. Now I'm just like, I don't want to think about these things. I don't care. They're the minority of all the relationships I had, and that was the biggest thing that made. Yeah. I can move on from it. I don't need to think about it. There's no reason. That person doesn't matter. I don't even know them. They don't affect me in any way. We're good. We're good. It's really hard getting to that point because I'll slip into, like, panic of and you're gonna have regression anytime you're hearing something. That's normal. That's okay. As long as you just keep striving to do better and think better. And the biggest thing for me is learning to think better. Most of my thoughts are really negative and really bad and very traumatized. So learning to undo all of that is an adventure, and it's very hard, and honestly it's kind of scary. Which I've been telling all of my family, but, like, that's the first time I've said it in any sort of friendship or public thing. I just kind of been talking about these things with my siblings who can understand what I went through. And it's so weird. It feels so weird going from all of that to, like, not that. It really does. It really does. Also, I've been watching a lot of crime documents. I'm sorry, I really love horror and I love crime, which you would think would just re-trigger me because of stuff I've been. Hi, Slime. Hello. Hi. I missed you. Hi. Hi. It's been so long. I love your cat videos. Hi. How do you know which one you are? Darky, your anxiety. Let's be real. got derailed. I was replying and I got derailed. You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna forget what I was saying now. It's all gone. I don't remember. It's been a bit. How am I doing? I tell this everyone. Physically horrible. Mentally pretty fucking good. Yeah, I've had my bad days, but yeah, ever since getting my gut fixed, bro. I'm like that was a miracle cure. Just no longer having stomach issues, dude. It's so much better. Oh, that makes me think. I saw a post where someone was like, "Women who say dude are so unwifeable. Bitch, I'm married, dude." Dude, I say it more now, in spite. I remember. Don't. Oh man. Everything's so weird. Therapy. Okay, I understand a lot of people cannot go. For me, I desperately needed it. I really did. I really did. And it's still hard, like, for me to feel okay being silly and more open like this with my anyone personal, honestly. I have a lot of issues with feeling weirdly ashamed. Um, which obviously goes to trauma. Yes, it does. It all goes back to trauma. Don't worry, I'm working on it. I swear. I'm just talking about the feelings. Please, no advice. Um, but like it just feels weird being open with anyone more. I feel like at a certain point, I saw so many posts where everyone's like, "Yeah, you should just keep everything to yourself, bottle it in, secrets, yahee, don't tell anyone anything." Like you see that a lot where people just say, don't have these deep relationships with other people. Don't sit there and talk about things. Don't do X, Y, Z. Don't blah blah blah. But in my experience, when I sit there and I actually talk to people in my inner circle and I have conversations about things that matter, like our feelings, our thoughts, how we function, how we are as people, the just like thought processes, all things that make people people, emotions, thoughts, all that, blah, blah, what makes you a conscious human being. And I find that when you actually talk about these things with people close to you, you feel closer to them. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that weird? I don't know. I'm just saying I rather feel closer to the people that I'm talking to. Not personally. That's just me though. Like you should. It's hard. It is. Like, what do you say to them? What are they gonna think they're weird? And like, I don't know about you, but after in every interaction, I sit there and I'm like, oh, I did this weird. I upset this person. Did I upset that person? Sometimes I have to go to my close friends and say, hey, did I upset this person? I can't go with vocal tone. There's a lot of things that you have to factor into when you're trying to talk to a person. So it's a mental and emotional effort, man. Sometimes I just don't want to do it. I don't want to talk to people. Yep. Yeah, that's anxiety, buddy. Come on. That was another thing I saw, which is I just see a lot of takes on self-diagnosis, which I usually stay out of people's business personally. Like it's not harming me. Okay? And if it is, then I'm not thinking deeply enough to know how. I would need someone who is to explain to me how, and maybe I'll come around. But like for me, I don't. It doesn't bother me. It's not physically harming me. It's not mentally harming me. So I don't really care what people do at all. But I do think it's important to eventually see someone about anything you're concerned about, because how to word it. I know a lot of people personally who are very afraid of talking to them, or like psychiatrists and getting medicated. Like people don't like medication. No, there's a lot of different things. Well, I know, and I don't care. You do what you want with your body, not my body. But I do feel like it's important to try it, and if it doesn't work, then stop it. don't do it anymore. Especially for severe issues, your anxiety. If you take a medication, it's not gonna cure you. It just won't. It's never going to cure you. It will make it slightly easier to manage, and it will help you slowly work on your thought process. But you still have to put in some work. You still gotta actually try and change certain things about yourself, and it's gonna feel really hard because the brain is so resistant to that. The brain hates doing that. The brain will be like, ew, different thought processes. What are these doing here? And then start trying to spray the bleach on it and to get it out. But you just got to keep shoving it back in there. And eventually it'll be like, okay, I guess we can talk to this guy and let him in. And eventually the thought process will stay. It just takes a while. And it can get bleach thrown on it by the other random thought processes in your brain. I'm not gonna explain my vision. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Oh man. Ah man. It's a lot of work, but I feel like it really pays off. It's just that a lot of people don't have that energy to put in that work. If you work a job all the fucking time and taking most of your life away, then you're not gonna have the energy to see anything else. You're not gonna have the energy to work on yourself. You're not gonna have the energy for your family and then see your friends and then see people. Like, there's so much. There's so much. And I don't feel like a lot of people really think about how much energy people have. Where you might be able to do all these things, kind of low key superhuman. Another person can't do that. Not the same as other people. And a lot of people now don't have energy for shit. It's very limited. Like at most, they'll do their job, then go home, and then they don't want to do anything else. They just kind of want to like sit there, watch TV. And I can't fucking blame them because shit's exhausting. Go out, you talk to people, you're doing your job. Sometimes people piss you off at your job. It's so exhausting. Like, I get it. I get why people can't do it. I just think it's good. But I can't push it because I get the alternative where no one has fucking energy. Welcome. Good. 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 I'm so glad. I think it also really helps having good influence. Okay, keep doing it. I don't really believe in like listening to someone for your entire life. Like no one can really help you up to you. But some people give some really good life advice, dude. Really good life advice, and it helps and makes you a little less afraid to know that someone went through and that you can do it because they did it. And it's not like trying to say that if you can't do something that you're bad or anything. It's just saying that you can. You can if you relate to certain people, if you allow yourself to. It's just really hard. And I get that. And I get the wall, get the fear. I get like that image in your head saying, "Nope, stop, go back, turn around. We're not doing this." But you still gotta break through it and try anyways. That's how it makes me feel. Just blah, 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 blah. I think I'm a little exhausted from talking. I've talked a lot. It took me a minute to get into the like go, but once I did, love you guys. I love chatting. You're welcome. Bro, you need to go to bed. Your art it looks so pretty. And I'm still working on new multi. I'm making her a lot more like me. IRL me. I like to give her more love handles though, because I got some insane love handles. Oh no. I feel like if I do too much, then she's like very bodacious. Make her boobies bigger. Bigger? No, that's what I want. I was gonna say smaller, but my true thought process came out there. What's the word? Prudent? it? Fruit and slip? I don't remember that's the right word. I think I got it close. Teddy bigger. Bigger. Oh god, no. Listen. Listen. There's something about the anime girls, alright. There's this joke that I don't even know if it's a joke, but some people genuinely believe that every single VTuber is just a man behind it. And like using voice changers, but okay. I feel like that's crazy. I just want to be a beautiful anime girl, okay? And I don't want to have to show my face. I like emoting. I like emoting through multi, not through my own face, you know? Like, look how pretty. It's so pretty. I don't want to share my fucking face. I want to feel safe and comfortable knowing that I don't have to get dressed up every single day. And you know, some days I don't want to brush my hair. I don't want to take that shower every single fucking day. Which is so hard with pots anyways. But I don't want to fucking get all dolled up for stream every single day. This is way more convenient. It's way more fun. I feel like people who actually genuinely hate on this type of style of VT are just too afraid to do it themselves. And so they're like, oh, that's cringe. Oh, you know, people like you popularize cringe and weirdness and awkwardness. And then once it becomes popularized, then people latch onto it. But you just think that because you wouldn't do it. Because you're not comfortable with it. You're not comfortable doing it. But let them do it. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? We're gonna go back to that every time. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I don't. Slap some. Didn't you technically already do that? I should show y'all what I've done with multi. Like I posted some, but. Hey Freya. Hey. Okay. Mama, you gotta get on the floor. A poor baby. Better. Poor baby. Going to the vet tomorrow. We're good. This is mentally good for me too. Okay. One? Yeah. So, on here, I should turn the sketch up. I'm so excited. So, here's my vision, okay? I don't have bangs at all. So, now she has no bangs. She has like a little bit side, but she doesn't have in the middle bangs. And I dolled up her glasses to make them a little more fun. And the mouth, so what I was doing was I was making references. This is like the open mouth. Like ah. And this is ooh, which you can see on multi. This is e. Looks so pretty. Like people are doing a lot of round style mouths, and I like it too. Oh. Ooh. I'm trying to get her mouth. She's so cute. She's so cute. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so fucking cute. So her hair is gonna frame her face because she already has the face frame, and I wanted to keep it. I'm of course keeping the color as well because I love it. I might change the colors up though. I'm not sure I'm a fan of black anymore. I just don't feel like it matches the colors I'm going for. It looks so pretty. It's gonna have a little heart here instead of a clasp just because I don't feel like animating certain things. She has piercings because I have learned that I can just use clip-on piercings. I can't actually get jelly looking one glitter. Ooh, that'd be cute. I can make it like see-through. But I can't get piercings IRL because when I get a piercing, it gets really infected. Sucks. Hate it. Don't like it. But I can do clip-ons. So I'm giving her clip-ons because I love ear piercings. I think they're so cute. Make them stand out. She got her stuff. Got her hair. I actually recently as well that my hair naturally wavy. It's not curly, but it's wavy. And I only learned that because it like naturally dried very wavy. Always does. I just never thought about it. I never even thought about it. I was just like, oh, my hair's so fluffy. But no, it's like naturally wavy. So now she's gonna have pretty little waves, some straight bits. She of course got that heckin' honker on because me, me. I do think they're slightly smaller than current multi, but I feel like it matches my body more. And then here I'm gonna make this a very obvious love handle. I don't know what I'm using. And then of course I brought this back. I don't mean to have it over there, but little Chitin Dangly from the belt. He's so cute. He's so cute. With the little pearls and the hearts. I love it. I have all the bows. Now I also saw a post where people were like really mad that people keep drawing corsets wrong. I'm just gonna preemptively say this is not a corset, okay? It's not. That's not what I was doing with this. I just wanted pretty little ribbon in the front, but it's not like an actual corset. It's just like a shirt, a long sleeve shirt that was designed to have a lace right here in the middle. So don't come for me, corset community. Yeah, it's not a corset, okay? It's just very pretty. It's just pretty. It's a bodice. Bodice? Bodice? That one. Not quite. It's not meant like this. In my mind, this right here is only in the front. It stops here, in the front. So it doesn't, it's not holding this at all. It's literally just like someone stitched ribbon into the front. It's not being held by anything. In my mouse. And if I'm looking at the bodice, it does keep it held there. It holds in the front. But this is not holding shit. This part right here is just decorative, entirely decorative. Completely decorative, only in front. This has bra on the inside to hold them up. It's got like oh oops. What are those bras? Like extra push-up bra? That's what it is. And then over here I have the curls from this and the bow. Motherfucker, I just hit the navigator because I'm looking at the wrong screen. Put it down here so it will have some extra design. This has little flaps that I'm going to have colors for underneath, which will give it some more dimension. Boop. It'll do that. So pretty. And then it has fluff underneath because I love frills. I think they're so pretty. Of course, has nails. I love some nails. And pretty little heels. I love her. She's just upgraded. She's more me. I would wear this IRL. I would just do this. It's perfect. I would 100% wear it. I thought about giving her thigh highs, but I don't know. Good night, Wes. Sweet dreams. I love you. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure on the thighs. I don't know. Because my thought was I do have to wear compression socks sometimes, but those don't look really cute. See, are there any cute compression socks? Not really. Really isn't. Lucky, what happened if I don't know, I don't even know why I said lucky. What if I put in sexy compression socks? It just gives me black compression socks. That's not helpful. Get like see-through, transparent compression socks. There are some. I will. I also kind of want to draw this head. Sitting is. It's kind of. Itch. Know where my tablet pin is? Okay. I can kind of do it. It's this middle part. I hate perspective. Mm-mm. It looks weird. I can't stand most of the time, so I low-key want her to be sitting. How would I even make the skirt work with this? I hate perspective. Need an artist tutorial. Don't like it. Hi. Move the. Bruh. It's literally just this part that's bothering me. Intentional art stream. That I didn't intend to do this. Hmm. Fucking hate perspective, man. Hey, that looks. look down at your legs when you're sitting down. It looks weird. It still looks so weird. Of course you would. You know what? You know what? When in doubt, look up front sitting. Real people. Oh, they look so weird. I emulate that. I had the right idea. This part needs to be knee. And slightly better. Do I have the knees? This. Being there help a ton. Maybe that's my issue. I need to bring it up. Wait, that looks better. Looks way better. I don't feel like drawing the ruffles right now. I really don't. That's so much better. Yay. Give me that. that. I mean, touch the tail, but oh well. So good. I think I'm hitting it. No, my theory is I have such prominent. It was supposed to go into my ass, but I had just thoughts that now it's all just. That's my own personal theory. Oh, yeah. I didn't stutter. I don't know what you're confused. That looks like good. Legs don't really have to be animated much, but it's fitting. I also did a crossover. Myself that much? Low key. Kinda do. I just love crossing my. Girl. This is so fucking cute. Okay. Just shrink it because I don't. Launch it. You know what is with cats and the moment that you get all of them to all of them in cats, and then one of the motherfuckers decides it's time to all the way around the room. While everyone else is sitting there trying to sleep. Literally, me, the cats are like, oh, honk you. He's like fucking. Guess what? We've got a rocket ship in your bedroom. It's me. What the? Calm down, child. Why is it always just when everyone else is going to sleep, too? Why is it always specifically that? It feels a cats have manipulation factors. Oh, these look so much better. Oh, if you ever don't like something, you draw it. Remember, but no. Good. Aw. One thing I've learned from the last long I've been gone, 2 weeks. Everyone talks to you. I'm blind. Really, really, really learn. A bunch of siblings came from the same. We're all so different. I forgot to finish talking about the crime shows. Normally, you would trigger. That's true. But it's not too bad. Watch a bunch of stuff that really did trigger. Watch it. Ever. Watch crime documents. A lot of them are like, went through this one thing. Not let it. Not let it. It's meant to be whole. Because they go through. It's so much though. Was your entire life and it affects you, and it does control aspects of like not doing good enough. I don't know. Mm. Cat now. I'm happy enough. Enough that I don't want to touch anymore. I'll get to see it. Really like that sitting pose. Very cute. Together anymore, but I forgot to put snapping back on. Oh, now it's good enough. Ah, soon. I'll come back with for complete. That's an ambitious goal, but maybe. I don't know if I have that energy right now. We'll see. I think that's enough for today. I am so exhausted. I'm also still. I've been trying to get myself to get up a lot more. It's a lot better for your mental if you just like get yourself to stand up some, walk around. And even though it's risky with a pot, and my is like icy and I can't see. Fine, because I know I need to get up and I said, wait a second, we're good. I'm gonna do that, and I hope the move gets done soon. I want to come back and play games and react to those and have more fun again. And I don't know, maybe we'll complete games because I've been doing that a lot lately. We'll see. Figure it out. We'll see where we go. So I'm so ready to be done. I'm so exhausted. I'm always exhausted. It sucks. Bye, guys. Thank you.